Hi, I'm Durame. I'm main a hunter on Zangarmarsh. I also play a paladin Archangelus and a death knight Deadlifted. Here are my top 10 things I enjoyed about World of Warcraft Legion. These are in no particular order, I just really like them. Number 1, the Broken Shore intro scenario. I really liked the intro scenario because it felt like we were really storming the beaches against impossible odds. The 40-player scenario made for some epic combat at launch, and the story of fighting our way through to Gul'dan while dealing with surprise attacks made for an edge-of-your-seat experience. Number 2, world quests, emissaries, and Paragon reputations. World quests made Legion one of the most replayable expansions in my opinion. You could go from zone to zone and organically do quests in the world that could reward you with different types of loot. It also gave you the autonomy to do the content that you wanted. If you want gold, go do some gold quests. If you need some basic gear, do some gear quests. Emissaries were also a great way to provide rewards for content you were already doing by getting a loot chest for doing 4 world quests for a specific reputation on a given day. It also gave you a chance to get a legendary drop out of those chests. Paragon reputations gave a refreshing feeling to advancing your character's reputation standing. After Exalted, you could keep gaining reputation, and every 10,000 points go and receive a bonus emissary chest. It was certainly better than grinding rep just to get some entry-level gear or patterns, and then never bothering with the faction ever again. Number 3, picking your leveling zones. I thought picking your leveling zones was a fun way of deciding how you wanted to progress through the story, all leading to Suramar at max level. On top of that, the zone scaling system allowed for players to work together even if they weren't exactly the same level, which allowed for more cooperative gameplay. Number 4, Suramar. Suramar was by far one of the longest but fun zones. It was basically a continent in itself based on how much content there was to do. The story progressed every week with a new chapter, and the dungeons felt very well connected to the campaign. On top of all this, the art in Suramar is captivating. So far, its artwork is the only one of its kind in the entire game, and it's a massive testament to how far the game design has come. Number 5, cinematics. Every cutscene was amazing, and the animation has made leaps and bounds. I can remember the opening cinematic for WoW and Burning Crusade. To think how far not only the trailer animations have come, but the in-game cinematic animations have also made incredible progress. Number 6, Class Order Hall campaigns. I think one of the most remembered things of Legion will be its class order halls and campaigns. Each order hall gave each class a unique place designed for that class. The artwork and design felt true to each class, and the quest progression for each campaign really gave you the sense that your class mattered, each having its own bit of lore to it. Number 7, the raids. Not much to say other than that I had some of the most fun raiding this expansion since Trial of the Champion and Ulduar. I absolutely enjoyed every fight, some more than others, but the encounter team really made this expansion one of the most enjoyable. Number 8, artifacts. I liked artifacts for 2 reasons. The first being that it gave me a sense of progression at every step in the game, and always gave me a chance to make my character stronger, even if I wasn't getting good armor. The second being that it made me feel like I had a direct impact on the lore, that I was wielding a weapon recovered from some of the world's most powerful figures and places to defend Azeroth. Number 9, Mythic Plus Dungeons. Mythic Plus is probably the number 1 thing I want to see carried on forever in the game. It made dungeons this expansion replayable at any given time and will allow for them to give gear to guilds or groups that can't always raid. It also works as a way to advance your raid team if loot is not dropping for players in raid, allowing for players to still maintain a good standing in damage and healing. And finally, number 10, calendar events and micro holidays. I really like the weekend events. They remind me of the old Battleground weekends, and it gives you something to do overall that week. Sometimes it's dungeons, and sometimes it's pet battles. But it gives you a reason to try something new every week, or progress in some facet of the game. Micro holidays were simply fun, and allows for some randomness in the game world. Sometimes you might log in and you can go get a baby moonkin to follow you around. Or sometimes you can volunteer to be a city guard. Who knows? It's just fun. That's my top 10 favorite things about Legion. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.